Hi Virgo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your new moon in Leo read for July 28th, 2022. And perhaps a little bit after, all right? This is going to really focus on how we can harness that Leo energy just for you, all right? So the new moon for you, Virgo, is all about your 12th house. It's going to be falling in your 12th house, which has to do with repressed parts of oneself, like the subconscious, beliefs as well. It has to do with, service to humanity and things like that as well. All right. Self-sacrifice. So, you might want to think, be thinking like, how does that, work with, what's happening? It's going to be happening with Leo. Well, we're going to find out a little bit more about that. It's just happening in that particular house. So you might feel some changes and shifts in that. Okay. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull overarching energy and then we'll take a look and see what wants to come out for you here. And then I'm going to pull at the very end a love message, all right? That anything that Leo Moon wants to share with you here. So let's take a look what's going on for Virgo. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Let's take a look. Oh, you guys. Okay, this is very interesting. Now, the card that I get here is about cleanse, all right? So there is a need for you to cleanse things, all right? To cleanse things a little bit. Now, this could be having to do with the subconscious mind, maybe that you have been sacrificing yourself a lot for others because this comes up in that 12th house energy. And so now it's time to do some cleansing for you, okay? It's time to turn around some of that for you. So maybe perhaps as you clean your car, as you clean your house, as you do your laundry and things like that, this is saying is that it's time for you to clear and cleanse your body as well, all right? This is saying that physical clearing, emotional clearing, and spiritual clearing are at the forefront right now, okay? And with this Leo energy, it's going to be a powerful cleanse. This could be really, really powerful for you. So spiritual cleansing is really helpful because it eliminates, symptoms of depression and different things like that can actually build up, right? And so this is about taking your time to cleanse, rejuvenate, and maybe practice meditation, practice mindfulness, get outside a little bit, connect with nature, and even practice affirmations, as well to actually clear subconscious thinking. So you've got a go-to statement if you find yourself going a little bit to the other side that might not be where you want it to go in reference to your goals and your dreams, your relationships and things like that. So be making changes to this and creating change to cleanse that and bring a state of balance and harmony for yourself, all right? So drink more water, maybe reducing toxins such as alcohol, maybe caffeine, it could be, sugar, nicotine, or any other substances. I want you to really clear your system and really get some fresh breath and getting out in nature, getting some fresh energy and air. And you're a physical being, but yes, but you're truly a spiritual being, and both of that needs to be nourished. So it really is about honoring both of that in a cleanse. So that's what this is saying, all right? So maybe if you've been doing a lot for other people, it's time to do a little bit for you, okay? You're going to get the love back, during this time, but I think it's like there's a sense of vibrancy of having to take the time to do this and that type of thing. So this is what's coming through. Let's take a look at anything that the soul trees want to say for you here, Virgo, coming through. This is big right now. Apparently it's really important. Yeah, this is acceptance. So there is maybe some sort of acceptance in a situation as to how things are. This is connecting with the divine in matters of the heart, but this is acceptance. Maybe there's something that you're accepting about yourself, you're accepting as they are, a situation, whatever that case may be. And then, this is taking the risk to accept the love that you give to others and start pouring that onto yourself. I do get, some sort of risk. And maybe you feel that it's a risk to, take care of yourself or to focus in on you. But this is saying really, the time is now for that to take place. Now, there could be a risk for some of you that you might be taking, and you're accepting, any and all, situations, probabilities that can become of it. So this is maybe taking a predictable risk, a well-educated risk of some sort. So that could be the case as well. But let's jump into your read and kind of see how this all is going to kind of play out for you here. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull 6 cards for you, and I'll tell you what they are once I finish them here. So let's take a look at what this is. The deck's upside down. Okay, but what do we get? Okay, what do we get? I'm reading these all upright because I want straight up answers here, and I want to see what comes through. And they should all be upright. Okay, good. Because I actually cleared the deck going through, so it's weird. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, so what do we have? So what I get, let me see here first. Do I have, okay. So I got the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is your inner power. The first card is really focusing on what your inner power is. And your inner power is the opportunity for a new beginning. It's something that you're manifesting, all right? That's coming through, to fruition here. It's a new enterprise, a new beginning in some sort. So you could have some sort of new beginning in your life, like everything in your life is constantly vibrating, right? And so within that, they're continuously changing. Things are continuing to, evolve. And this is about being aware of new beginnings. New beginnings are on the horizon, and it looks as if it's something that you have manifested for yourself. You've definitely had it in your vortex, so to speak, what Abraham Hicks would talk about. But this is saying have courage and faith, because right now, life is nudging you forward on this new beginning. And this could be, again, you guys, perhaps that risk here. Maybe there is a risk because there's a little bit of that color in this, right? And that's what this is saying. You're being nudged to move in a new direction. So your inner power right now is to have this new manifestation of this new beginning and to move forward with it. Let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through on this. What do we have? Action. It wants you to take action, all right? It could be something you're very passionate about, and you're going to communicate that, okay? So that this is the heart chakra, and this is, this purple color and blue has to do with communication and crown chakra energy, okay? So this is what's coming to you. It's about taking action. So you're being nudged to take some action here. And that would be surrendering something old and to be able to move into something new. It could also be even surrendering the outcome of what it could be, because as you all know, when you start something new, sometimes there's a little risk involved into it. But I feel that you're being nudged, and with this new moon in Leo coming through, there's a powerful energy that's helping you push you along, okay? So this is what I'm getting. Let's take a look at the second card here, which is your inner power and how it influences the world. Your intuition, this is the Queen of Cups. This is your calmness, your intuitiveness, and your compassion. This is what you share with the world, right? This is how your inner power influences the world. You really, you calm the world. You bring forth some sort of compassionate energy along the way, and you bring a calming effect in some way, okay? So let's take a look at anything else on how your inner power influences the world. What do we get? Teach. Maybe you're going to teach this. Maybe this is something that you're going to teach, Virgo. This is an opportunity to maybe step into some sort of teaching position. Note your comments below, guys. Let me know if this resonates. But this is what I'm getting. Some sort of teaching position is coming through. It's doing something that you love, but also grounds you as well. Maybe you're going to teach how to be compassionate, loving, and that type of thing. And what do I get? Yeah, you're going to integrate it. It's kind of like you're teaching something. You see how, and then I get the card of integration. It's like you're integrating two things and they move into one. So it's almost like something that you're integrating that moves into one, right? Because then I get these colors over here. There's some sort of integration that you're doing in order to teach and communicate that gets you some sort of groundedness state here, okay? That's powerful, guys. Now, the next card is what you need to be more confident about, and I get the 10 of Wands. Be more confident about letting go of the anxiety, getting rid of anxiety or despair. The 10 of Wands is all about, it's coming to fruition, is what this is, but it's also about letting go of any sort of burdens or responsibility of the past. It's like you have to let go of something. And even though that it's hard for you to do that, maybe when you make a shift or you pivot from one way of being to another, or a new beginning, you are leaving something behind. So what's going to help you within this in order to make that happen? What are the cards that want to remind you in terms of letting go of the burdens? What seems to want to come through on this 10 of Wands? This is like fire energy, but letting go of the burdens. This is maybe in the past that you could have been scared, but I think that right now, what this is saying is that now at this time that you are safe and you are protected. So the universe wants to remind you of us, and this new moon coming through is what's coming into play. So you are now safe and protected. You are at a different stage in life than you maybe perhaps were before, all right, that triggered any sort of being scared or terrified, all right? So what else wants to come through? Yeah, this is detachment. It wants you to detach from the burdens that the responsibility or burdens that have been holding you, right? That have been holding you is what this is saying. There's a detachment that is going to be necessary for a renewal, okay? For the card renewal. This is pretty self-explanatory, guys. How interesting. Let me know what this is for you below, guys. I'm so curious. But that's pretty powerful. Let's take a look at what is holding you back. I get a judgment card. There's some sort of absolution or some sort of decision that's coming down. Now, this could be from you, but I almost feel that this is like a court thing or a court issue, or it could be something that, it could be you're making some sort of judgment, or someone's making some sort of judgment that affects you, all right? But it is a decision that's coming through here. What's holding you back is that. So maybe you're waiting for a judgment to come through or a situation. Let's take a look at what that is. What do we get? Yeah, there is communication coming through. This is the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra. So when I get judgment and I get this card, there's communication of some sort of judgment, all right? Anything else? Yeah, for this new path to emerge. It's like you want to start something, but you're waiting for a response. You're waiting for a final a call on something here, okay? Give me one tarot card on this, and let's take a look at what this is. What do we get? Magician energy could be coming from Gemini, a Gemini energy. This is also Virgo energy too. This is your energy as well. So maybe you're waiting for the resources so you could grab and take everything you have to move forward. So you might be waiting from someone, or that's what I'm getting. Okay. In fact, give me one more card on this. Let's just take a look. What do we have? Yeah, 7 of Swords. You're waiting for the truth on something. You're getting the truth on something. Okay. 7 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is having faith that you're gonna get a strong, solid fairness out of this. 7th house energy has to do with partnerships, marriages, one-on-one situations, conflict, and even legal affairs. So there you go, guys. There you go. Now, what's going to help you kind of with this? What's going to help you, kind of tackle this situation? I get the 4 of Wands. Now, this is about getting rest. This is about, getting some sort of rest in a situation. This is an opportunity to really, how do I want to say this? This is about maybe that you need to kind of recoup any sort of energy at this moment. This 4 of Swords energy, so it has to do with reasoning. You need to recoup, kind of get some rest your mind, okay? You need to rest your mind in some way, okay? It's about being passive about the situation. Right now, you need to let go of the outcome and let it come in. And in the meantime, calm your mind and get some rest. What's going to help you within this? 4 of Swords energy to get your stability. Rebirth. Gosh, all this rebirth, renewal. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's a rebirth. Yeah, it's going, when you get the rest or you close, you kind of calm your mind, it's going to give some sort of rebirth that's necessary for you. And what else? Yeah, to make this transition, right? So allow yourself the rest to start this new thing, to move on in this new life, in this new transition, full of confidence. By getting some rest is going to be key, all right? Anything else? Intention, and set your intention on what it is that you want to take place, and then let it go. Then sit back and receive is what this talks about, okay? So set your intention, and that's what's going to help you, especially during this new moon, okay? All right, and what is new moon advice in terms of the very end from Leo? What does new moon Leo advice give you? I get the Ten of Swords, and you got the Ten of Wands, letting go of the burdens. Now, this is letting go of anxiety, depression, or despair about the situation. You are letting go. You are going through a pivotal shift. There is an ending of a cycle. I wouldn't be surprised it's a karmic cycle of some sort. But I will tell you, you are ending that. And what is so the new moon in Leo wants you to get rid of anxiety, depression, or despair. And to focus on the compassion that you have. Focus on compassion. All right. This might have to do with matters of the heart, but remember that compassion is your inner power, right? So and this is going to be, you're going to be assured. It's kind of like the divine is going to assure that this transformation takes place, assure and transformation. So it's like the universe is going to decide that, probably the new moon in Leo, okay? It's going to assure that this transformation takes place, and it's going to help you in this process. So that's fantastic, guys. Let's take a look at your love message. We're going to shift over into that. I'm going to pull 2 cards for your love message for this new moon in Leo, and let's take a look at what this is. So, wow, okay, so I get, hold on a second, okay, and 1 more card. All right, you're going to get the clarity that you need, okay? This is about having heart-to-heart conversations. Discuss your feelings with each other, have a heart-to-heart conversation, and what's going to happen is you're going to get the clarity that you need. You're going to, Virgo, get the clarity that you need in here. So this is super, super key, all right? Wow. So in terms of your love life, it's important to have that conversation. And maybe that is a part of the risk, but also surrendering to the outcome. But I feel that you will get the clarity that you need, especially if there's a heart-to-heart conversation that's being initiated as it pertains to love. So note your comments below, guys. Like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.